Ba ba
Younger
ba
bro's
ba ba
testing
ba
the mic.
ba.
Younger bro's testing the mother flipping mic.
Yep. Mic tested successfully. Would you like to test the mic again?
Cougar.
Fuck the cougar.
Oh, we can finally get parachutes. Well, I'm
Woo!
gonna go get that.
Now,
All right.
Yeah. I'll keep
Both
going.
bros sound fine, and both bros are finally ready.
Yep.
Hello, people. It's us two bros game night. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your host, Older Bro.
And we are back with GTA 5. Sorry for being so late. Both me and Older Bro were kind of busy today.
Yeah. Very late day. We should have just canceled the stream, but we are not ones to follow our own rules.
Like, honestly, this is kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
Like, if we need to do an hour and a half tonight.
If it was an hour and a half stream, yeah, then yeah, we might have to do closer to an hour and a half. We'll see what we can do.
Like, it's up to Older Bro. I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
But,
I think
yeah.
my general cutoff is about 11:15, so we can go to 11:15.
okay. So, yeah, Cletus just texted us. I left a pie at your trailer with Patricia. Good to see you've settled down with a lovely woman, Cletus.
Wow. How nice of him.
All right, can I switch to Franklin? I can. Yay. I wonder if you wouldn't get that if you didn't do his Strangers and Freaks mission.
Good question.
How I got up Saturday morning.
At 9:30 in the evening.
No, but I was really tired. So tired, guys, that I
Younger
went
Bro fucked up.
to get food while Older Bro had already gotten food. Hey,
Sure,
Mr.
Mr. B. Give me a second.
By the way, I don't know if these assassin missions are actually part of the main story. I think they're a little bit of both. They're both a side story and a main story.
Oh, you're presenting at a conference tomorrow. Oh. Well, how professional of you, Mr. B. Now, is this the paper that you've been working on for a little while now? Or is this something else? Okay, gotcha. Well, what kind of things are you presenting, Mr. B? Teaching algebra without teaching algebra. I already don't think I like this conference. What does that mean, Mr. B? Is it like different methodologies of teaching algebra or like algebra concepts other than specifically the numbers and the formulas?
Oh, by the way, so you remember that classical car I found in the studio?
Mm-hmm.
I was right. That was the Albany Tuscan, I think it's called. Let me see. Sorry, Albany Roosevelt. That is indeed one of the rarest cars you can find in the studio. And I found it. It's basically finding the Z-type. I found it on camera, just casually. I didn't even try. So yeah, guys, I looked it up. We can keep the car. So I'm gonna put a tracker in it, and Yeah, modify that vehicle for Michael. It's so good. I found the Albany Roosevelt just nonchalantly. That's so good. Oh, I'm so happy.
Anyone think you'd done this before? According to Benelli's cell phone, he's at the construction site downtown. It's done.
Okay, Mr. B, that actually sounds way more interesting than you first presented it. Because yeah, that sounds like like a very important concept. Maybe not even in math. Just yeah, that is just a cool concept in all learning. Of like, I need to be able to teach students a topic, but their specific strengths in that topic have to be taken into consideration. And how can I do that without individualizing your entire lesson plan to every single student?
Okay, guys, so I'm going to do this mission by getting a new gun and getting a parachute. He wants me to be well equipped. Okay, I'll get something that can help me handle the heat. Running.
I often wonder when a guy like you comes in, what does he do after he leaves? What did he use that last purchase for?
Ain't this supposed to be an ask no questions kind of place?
So you're Ballas, right? Probably an OG, too. I was reading about them online.
Are you trying to be funny with me, fool?
No.
Damn.
Sorry. All that purple and green. I'm colorblind. I have a lot of allergies, too.
If you want to keep the rest of your senses functioning, I'll shut the hell up and just...
Damn.
Sorry again. I've read a
Here
lot
it is,
of
the
books
assault
on this.
shotgun. That's what I want to use right there. Extended clip, grip, flashlight, suppressor, army tent, green tent, orange tent, LSPD, gold, platinum. Okay, I think I'll get the gold tent, all the gold tent for Franklin.
What I'd give to spend a day in your shoes.
And I'm going to use the shotgun as well. And I'll get the gold tent for that, too. Yeah.
A very wise choice.
I'm going to make people bleed. They're going to die.
Now, Mr. B, I will admit, so, like, are you, like, you're doing this through your, this is for, one of your college classes, I'm presuming.
Calm down?
Okay, so this is the last assassination right here.
Calm down? I'm going to stay near the chopper. You dumb fucks do your job.
I remember trying to get gold on this mission. It sucks. It really does suck.
What are you doing? You ain't... Oh my God!
No one noticed that? Surprising.
Any more you bitches want
What
to
are
get
some of these
away?
papers?
Where's Enzo? Take him out. He's got a gun.
No shit, I have a gun.
Get the rest of them down here right now. This is where it is, buddy. Where the fuck is he? I'll blaze all you fools if I have to.
I love just looking up, like,
What the hell?
conferences and their, like, what papers are at conferences. Because you'll just get some random titles of things that just are like, what the fuck is that paper about?
Missed.
Business, motherfuckers.
What? Ah, I didn't go through the fence.
They shot my buddy. Asshole.
Haha, gotcha.
By the way, I learned a little bit of a new tip for this game. Watch.
You piece of shit. You made a big fucking mistake coming here.
Oh, it's not working. They must have modded it. So,
I learned new tip. It's fuck. It doesn't work.
yeah, they were using Franklin's like speed boost ability, but I guess it only works if I have a car with me or modded. Damn it, you.
You wanna
Got him.
fuck with me? I'll lay all y'all ass down.
But I still think I can do it. I think I just need to be on a car. So I can be on a car or a bike, get off and keep using Franklin's like ability, and it will just slow down time as you shoot and kill people, which is cool. Got him. Oop, going the wrong way. Oh, a medkit. Cool.
Here, have a med kit.
He's here. Get that pug.
They're too far away, damn it. What the fuck?
I ain't playing here. Where the fuck is Benelli? Damn, how many of these fuckers are there?
There's enough of them, Franklin. Trust me, enough of them.
Someone help me out here.
They almost got me, too. I'm just gonna sit here and heal a little bit.
Enzo's gonna have so much balls for.
Oh, my shooting has improved. How nice.
Now, Mr. B, an important question
Oh,
about your
I got
conference.
eyeshadow.
Are you having to drive or fly somewhere for this conference? Or, like, are you staying at a hotel? Or are you staying at your house? Because I know from experience going to, like, conventions, that is a completely different experience.
Franklin has a beauty mark now.
Who the fuck is covering me? Oh shit, there
'Cause, like, for example, having to drive to, like, a convention or something from your house can sometimes be more stressful than being in a hotel near the convention center.
Damn it! I'm gonna die. I tried to get the helicopter before it took off, but there's just too many freaking people.
Yeah, on the plus side, you're on a mission, so you don't technically, like, you're not having to worry about dying and, like, losing money.
No, maybe.
I was gonna say, I don't think that happens in missions.
I know there's one more fool. There he is. Alright, I did it. I didn't buy a parachute.
Okay, I just want to be clear. That is the best time to realize you didn't buy a parachute. It's just, oh. You crashed! Oh my god! You fucking crashed the game for jumping off a building without a parachute! Fuck it! You win! You won the game! What the hell? How did that crash the game?
I've never had that happen.
How does the game not expect people to just jump off a building and die?
Yeah, that's why I sent that video clip. I'm like, no, that shouldn't happen. Oh, God. I forgot to buy the parachute. At least it auto-saved me here.
Yeah, well, I mean, now you can go buy the parachute.
Yeah, let's do that before we start the mission. Yeah, it started off cold today, and then it just started to warm up. Also, I forgot, on that rooftop, I get a free parachute. Forgot about that. But still, I thought I had it, and no, I didn't. I got everything but the parachute. That's my fault, but yeah, I did not. I rarely have this game crash on me. I've noticed some skipping with GTA these last few streams, so I was worried it was going to crash, but it never did. But yeah, it eventually crashed, so... I don't normally send the video file for what crashed and how it happened. But for that one specifically, I'm like, yeah, I probably should. So, I don't know whether to cut out sending me that or not. Not me. Sending whoever it is for crashes. I didn't know whether to send it or not. For that, yeah, it was probably time. Okay, now I have to get everything again. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more than what I got last time. So, I'm going to get the gold tent for the sniper rifle since I'm using it. Oh!
You know,
I already bought this. It saved all of that.
okay. It didn't save the mission, though, right?
It didn't save the mission.
Alright.
I'm not going to get a fancy parachute. There's no reason to.
Yeah. Now, you know, this is just for my just because I thought about it. I've never actually asked at any point if Mr. B's named Mr. B because his last name starts with the letter B. I just presume that's the case because otherwise, why would you call yourself that?
Right, I forgot. It auto-saved me
Leaving
the
ammunition.
Yeah.
But it respawned you at your house. Because it can't respawn you at ammunition for some reason.
No. Whenever you spawn in or respawn, you always spawn either at your house or a place of business that you can stay. Oh, that's a different LSPD police cruiser. That's one of the more rare seen ones. No, you can't steal it and keep it necessarily. Like, I could steal it and then drive it around, but I can't like put a tracker in it or anything.
Yeah. But yeah, Mr. B, your
Oh, there's one.
your presentation sounds really
There's
fun.
A police bike.
I hope. Sir, you are at a police station.
Fuck it. I'm getting me a police bike.
You
It's
are
the
going
rarest
to immediately get 3 stars.
It is the rarest police.
God damn it, man. You just
Vehicle.
robbed a police station in broad daylight.
Don't care.
Every single one of the cops immediately is like, fuck it, jump in our cars and going after this asshole.
Oh, I got me a police bike. Oh, I'm keeping it. It's mine. They can't have it back. Oh, I've never been down here before. They ain't getting it back. Yeah! Yeah, that's a thumbnail right there. They dispatched the helicopter at 2 stars. I've never seen that. Oh, right there. Perfect clip. Thumbnail.
Unfortunately, our thumbnails aren't based on the on in-game
Oh.
footage. I mean, that is something we could do. We could just like play the game, and then if we get a good in-game image thumbnail, just
That's
like
what people usually
take
do.
a photo and put the logo on it.
But okay. Yeah, I can take this to my garage, but this is the last vehicle I could put in there. But yeah, this is the rarest police vehicle that spawns in the online.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I gotta get it.
But yeah, Mr. B, I'm like, yeah, I believe in you. Like, it's an important topic in teaching, not just in mathematics, but in all subjects. So,
But yeah, we cannot keep this vehicle, so I can't customize or anything.
Yeah.
But I believe I can store it in my. Like, if I can't store it in this garage, I can store it in my personal garage.
yeah.
Let's see. Oh, you can't do this in the online. It won't let you. Oh, I can keep the lights on.
That's bad. Drain the fucking battery right there.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Heck yeah. All right, well, I can have Franklin keep one more car, but he can only keep it in his personal garage. So I'm going to put the alien one in here because I know it will be saved. Sorry, I'm going to have to steal your Escalade. I also have to go back to ammunition because I need to get the rocket launcher. Like, it's vital to have in this
Yeah.
mission to make
Oh,
it
that's fair
easier.
because the helicopter. Yeah.
Like, sticky bombs are nice, but unfortunately, I just had too many people shoot at me, and I missed. Also, I get a free autosave, and
Yeah.
it saves that police vehicle, so.
That's fair. Yeah. But hey, on the plus side, just keep in mind you have the parachute, so now the game shouldn't crash.
But yeah,
You should also save before starting the mission, though, like manually save, because what the fuck?
But yeah, before the online police cruiser update, you could not buy any type of police vehicle besides the standard one.
Yeah.
So when they added a new kind of bike, when they added new kinds of police vehicles, everybody was all over it.
Yep.
There we are, all yours.
So I still haven't got the truck yet, guys. I'm probably going to get it with my next paycheck. Oh, it did not save, so I'm going to hard save. Stock. Stock.
Yep. So immediately hard save.
Yeah, we're 50% through the game already.
Yeah, it seems impossible.
Okay, now I think we can start the Lester assassination mission again. Oh, that's another rare vehicle too, but But yeah, so the going back to speaking about the Albany, there's another rare vehicle over there. The Albany Roosevelt, that car I thought was a few $1,000,000. No, I was wrong. It's almost $1,000,000. It's 750K.
Yeah.
But it is still one of the rarest cars to find and one of the most classical cars to find in GTA.
Yeah.
And in the story mode, it's one of the rarer cars.
Yep.
So even though
Ring ring.
the police bike is rare,
Mm-hmm.
that Roosevelt was rarer.
Enzo Benelli. Mafia guy turned real.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade that Roosevelt. To
By the way,
max.
guys, just so that you're all aware, what Franklin just did here and Lester just did here is not a real thing. Like there's this there's like the stereotype of like, oh, you go and call on a payphone and like you can say anything.
A lot of people don't know that the payphones are bugged.
Yeah, every payphone is bugged. Like literally every single payphone, every free public phone is bugged. So because criminals try to use them for illicit means, so they bug them all. So no, if you call on a payphone for any reason, you are being listened to by probably the FBI. Like, it doesn't matter what it is.
I can't skip this scene. Oh, never mind.
You are literally better getting a disposable phone, which is actually much more used. I've seen a lot of shows start doing that now that payphones aren't a real thing anymore. That like nobody uses payphones. They do use
Where's Enzo?
yeah, they use
shit.
you're fine. They use like cell phones now.
Yeah. I'm at a payphone trying
I loved watching the Todd in the Shadows video on that song where he's just like, imagine making a song about something about like the beauty of a payphone about 10 years after payphones were obsoleted. It's like making a song right now that's like, oh, I love my floppy disks. It's like, what?
I'm putting you out of business, motherfuckers.
Get me out of here, then why are you still coming at me, bro? I like how he hopped a little bit.
Boing! Like a wallaby.
Damn, I fucking love this shotgun.
So you about to steal his car?
No. There's, like, during that one mission, I did it because I could, but... Shot through the heart.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name.
Okay, because I know that healing is there, I'm not going to grab it until I've killed everyone.
Yeah. So yeah, now keep in mind, you have a parachute. You're
Yes.
fine.
I'm good, and hopefully the game won't crash
Yeah.
again.
But let's not jump in that spot again. Unless you have to jump in that spot.
Ooh.
Imagine just coming around the corner and just immediately getting sniped. Or not even sniped, but just shot immediately.
Ooh.
I ain't playing here. Where the fuck is Benelli? How the hell did he even get up here? Someone stop him. I'm done screwing around here.
Kobe.
You made it.
We need backup.
By the way, is this a Tommy gun? I just realized.
No, this is an assault shotgun.
I didn't realize any other guns had that kind of like bullet
Yep.
holder.
Assault shotguns are real. There's assault submachine guns.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't realize anything else had canisters like that. I think you're heading up.
Yeah, after a heal.
Well, sure.
See? Free heal.
Yep. Now just don't fall off the building. That could actually cause the game, like, that might also cause the game to crash if you leave the mission before the mission's done.
I was supposed to leave the area, but...
Yeah, exactly. In that spot, you were fine, but I imagine if you found a way to fall off the building here, it
But-
could cause the game to have issues.
Yeah, I've never died in this mission before, and it just outright crashed.
Yep.
Like, that was the
No,
first time.
never seen that before.
Like, I have done the stupidity thing where I think I have a parachute and I don't, and died
Yeah,
on this
no.
mission this exact same way.
I
That's never
was just confused
crashed.
why the game was blacking out. I was like, what the hell?
It hard crashed.
It
Like,
was just like,
Yeah, you're mine now. Who the fuck is covering me? Oh shit. We got him trapped.
react to that, asshole.
leave the area. You're like, no, hold on. I need to kill this one guy.
Dead.
Okay. Leave by any means necessary.
Yep.
So you could have left by the helicopter
shoot.
if you kept the helicopter.
No, it would have took off.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it wasn't. It was on the ground at the time, so you could probably shoot the driver before, and it can't leave.
Then the guy would have gotten the seat and took off.
All right, well, let's jump off and use the parachute
In a
safely
different
this time
location.
in a different location this time. Oh, another parachute.
Yeah, I get 2.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't realize that. All right, guys, here we go. Leap of faith, GTA style.
I still wanted you to go off the side. Okay, now let's use the parachute. There we go.
Now, don't land on any buildings because you only got 1 parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah. We rolling in the deep. You got my heart inside your head. I meant to miss that.
I clipped
I
my
tried-
balls on the fucking sign.
It's taken care of, but man, that shit went south.
I know. We better
I
let
did a
this
lot
summer
better
down
that
way too
time
much
than
heat.
I did the first
Very
time.
nice work, Franklin.
Don't say my name on the phone call.
Woo! 10,000K.
Yep.
All right. Next, a Strangers and Freaks mission. I believe this is the Dominator mission.
Did you just break your foot?
I
You
purposefully
kicked the car.
I purposefully did that so I
You
could
kicked
get to
The
stop.
car
Yeah.
at 50 miles an hour.
Raccoon kick.
What the hell is a raccoon kick?
Vroom.
Oh, what a devastating raccoon kick!
Elbow.
No.
It was elbow.
No, he definitely did a kick.
He did a raccoon
Yeah, but
kick
when-
and then a raccoon elbow.
Yes, but when he specifically said that line, he said, oh, what a devastating raccoon kick.
I'm pretty sure it was elbow. But
I will
whatever.
look up the script for Team 4 Stars now.
If it is, it is. If it isn't, eh.
Okay.
Dang it, it would not turn right. Lost my hood because of that. Oh, poor dog. No! I just fucked over the Strangers and Freaks mission, I think. Yep. I have to leave and come back. It went too fucking fast. Good puppy.
Oh, boy. What's that? You said a man is stuck in a tree. And he needs my help? Part of you would rather leave him there because he's a bit of a dick. But you're doing your civic duty. Okay, shit, show me.
Follow the dog.
I've officially lost my damn mind. What, boy? He just jumped out of a fucking helicopter. His parachute failed to open? And now you kind of wish he missed a tree. But morality is a human construct and you are not hardwired to... I can't believe I'm getting
God, this
talked by a fucking dog.
dog.
Say what?
Ugh, I actually need to run to the bathroom. My stomach's killing me. I'll be right back.
This shit is getting weird now, man.
It's just getting weird, man.
Man, you wasn't wrong. Look at this fool.
I need to explore the lore of this dog. I wonder if not Cleveland, if Franklin can speak that dog's language because he's got chopped.
What dog?
That dog that saved your ass, man.
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
What the fuck?
Hello? When you got a moment. Here
My bad, dog.
Oh man, that was wild. Woo! See, I'm not an adrenaline junkie. I'm a control junkie.
Yeah, that parachuting is intense, man.
And hey, if along the way I figure out what it means to be alive, well then, let's just make this a little spiritual and say I'm on a thought journey.
Shit, nothing helps me think clearly like shitting myself while I'm heading towards a certain death, man.
Then you're up for it.
Not really, dog. Shit, I respect gravity.
Oh, I knew you were a pussy. Come on. It's safe, I promise you. Safer than driving a car.
The only way it's safer is if you drive a car out of a fucking airplane.
Come on, let's go.
Follow the Dominator.
Here comes my pilot. Let's next level this shit. Yo, Jeff, you want to take a bit longer next time, dude?
Fuck, I gotta learn how to say no.
I remember doing this mission having problems getting into the helicopters because we keep accidentally having them go away.
A headset to keep in touch with the Dominator, and a parachute to stop you from dying. All aboard? Okay, Jeff, round 2. Set her up.
Roger that, buddy. You sure you're okay? That last one was insane.
Dude, how crazy was that? I was dropping like a .com stock in late 2000. Cat out of the window. Tell me you got it, please. Tell me you got it. We gotta upload that shit right now.
Sorry, man. It's a lot of focus. I couldn't keep you in the shot. I thought you'd frack for sure.
Oh man, I could hear myself screaming, but inside I was ice cold, totally present in the moment. Like for a few seconds, I saw everything. And
I don't think we ever saw this entire dialogue.
Everything.
Shit, man. Until your crazy ass hit that tree.
Dude, did I choose the tree or did the tree choose me? You know what I'm saying? It's the journey that matters,
I can't change perspectives.
Statistically, safer than having a wank. What the hell? Yeah, man, it can totally get infections, you know? If you leave it too long between washes and, you know, yeah, it's a bad thing, trust me, okay? Okay, guys, let's keep this hetero. All you need to do is pull that ripcord there. Ideally, before you hit the dirt. So there's only one thing to remember, right? But your ass managed to forget it on your last dive. Oh, funny guy. Yeah, we'll see who's laughing when you're spraying out of both ends. I got 100 on a code brown, Jeff. Guaranteed. All right, I'm gonna jump second. Get that chocolate rainbow on film. Man, you two are dicks. Hey, you see that mountain up ahead? That's our DC. Our what? Drop zone, dude. Get with the acronym, seriously. So if you check your rig, man, I don't know that one either. No, your rig. Your pack. Your fucking shoot, bro. Every diver checks his own rig. Something goes wrong, it's on you. Wait, man, so how the hell do I... Okay, no more talking. We gotta get our minds in the game. Eyes on the prize. Think about gravity. Switch off before we switch on. You know what I'm saying? It's you against nature out there. There can only be one winner. Fuck, man, what the hell am I doing here? I'm so pumped! Okay, let's shred this! You first, Wolfo. Go on now. Do it! Fist the sky, dude!
Oh, shit!
Yeah, baby! We're talking on that summit! Rigs are open, slam it home!
What? Stop talking in pussy metaphors!
Do you see the bikes yet?
Bikes? You didn't mention no fucking bikes!
Next surprise, Kimosabe! That's one long birthday when you hang out with the El Dominator! Yo, you released the chocolate hostage yet?
Okay, I am back, feeling much better. Also, it was Raccoon Kick.
Alright.
Where's the bike? Were you walking on nothing for a second there?
Yes.
Yo! What's with the early squirt, dude? Dial it back!
Oh, you have to wait.
Yep. God, his ass is taking a long ass time.
Yeah. Well, the whole point is to have the scenic view. Welcome back, Mr. B.
Took him long enough.
But yeah, anyways, I was saying before, I hope you have fun at your conference.
Damn it.
What you're talking about is a very important topic in like all fields, so you should have a lot of different people that would be interested in this. So I don't know if you're specifically worried about like talking in front of people or not.
Pretend you're your dog and hang a left. Whoa! Gnarly stretch.
He reminded you of another way to feel self-conscious. Well, what an ass. But what was it?
Razor sharp right, bro.
I'm shocked you didn't fall down.
Precipice of death on the outside.
Damn it!
Woo-hoo! You lived.
I'm terrible with
Yeah.
bikes in this game. Like, I don't know what the brake button is, and I don't know
Okay.
what the slide button is.
Now,
I'm
Mr.
looking
B.
up the controls.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Now, Mr. B, I only vaguely remember how big William Howard Taft is, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Here's the thing about most teachers. Or sorry, not most teachers, but about most like academic things. They don't care so much about what you look like. They're more likely to criticize you that your paper's shit. That's not to say people can't still do that, but
Oh, interesting. Just learned something.
about how the game works.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I was saying, what you're talking about may be related to math specifically, but this is important in all fields. Yeah. Here's the thing, Mr. B. Even I think
Dang,
if
I
you are
braked
presenting,
way too hard.
if you're presenting stuff that,
Damn it!
yeah, goodbye. If you're presenting,
Fucking sucks.
it really does. It is awful. I think because you have to win the race, right?
No, this ain't the race yet.
Okay, then I would take it a bit slower. Like
I can't go
if you
too slow.
can.
Fail me.
Exactly. So it's like I slow down as much as you can on like the turns.
I
But
want to kind of like
you wanna stay near
drift
him.
on
Yeah.
the
yeah,
turns, and I'm trying to remember how to drift on the bike.
yeah,
and it's-
I would hesitate to drift on the bike because it
like I can't stop too much. I can't. do
no,
it.
yeah, I agree. But yeah, Mr. B, I think that if you are presenting something that you have experience in,
Damn it.
and that's what you're basically presenting, you're saying, here's the kind of stuff I do as a teacher, and like this, and this has helped because it doesn't matter if the student knows a lot about it. I can teach this way, and still the student can learn even if they don't know the underlying concepts as well. Like that, as long as you're teaching, or as long as you're like presenting this from your experiences and like how they worked, even if it doesn't apply to other teachers specifically, I'm sure you'll be fine because of the confidence to which you can speak to it. Okay, it's specifically for math teachers. Okay. Then yeah, I think that you're probably going to be fine. It's because I presume that this is a topic that math teachers have to wrestle with a lot. So I doubt that anyone's going to be really upset with you about your paper being like terrible. They might be more thinking that like the specifics that you propose are not applicable to them, but the underlying concept is applicable to them. So, I think you'll be fine.
You can get out in front of Dom and win the race. I'm pretty sure it's a trophy.
If you can explain your conceit to us and like I'm interested in it as a non-teacher, I think you'll be fine in front of actual teachers.
Beat him. I think I got the trophy.
Yeah, then I think you'll be fine. I don't have a lot of context of your teaching, but from the little that we've interacted with in this chat, I have to imagine that you are a somewhat engaging teacher. So I think you'll be fine.
And now we can do all the parachuting, which leads to the final Dominator mission, and we are not doing them yet. So we will also save this for last. Alright, switching to... I think we gotta switch to Trevor because he has a Strangers and Freaks mission.
Okay, it is 10... It's 10:15 right now. Well, 10:16. And we're 56 minutes into the stream. So I think it is safe to say that we'll more or less get to 2 hours.
Yeah.
So it will be fine. Yeah.
This one, I'm blanking on what this one is.
But yeah, no, I thought Mr. B that this was going to be a more general conference that had non-math teachers. In which case, then it might be more worrisome that people are going to more criticize your topic and specifics. Because, yeah, this is definitely a very wide-ranging topic that applies to history teachers, to science teachers, to almost every topic. But, yeah, if you're around math teachers, I think you'll do perfectly fine. So, don't worry about it too much. You should be more worried about people being engaged. And as long as you've got good anecdotes, they should stay engaged. Although if you're worried about the weight problem, don't talk about food.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah, Border Patrol. I remember this.
Smell any funny spices?
Я ничего не вижу, босс. Эй, передави документы.
What?
Паспорт давай, ебарь, мам.
I don't fucking understand you.
Ладно, ты по-английски не шаришь. Что за хуйня с тобой? Я говорю, паспорт покажи. Все вы нелегалы как один. Ты по гражданским арестам, ты понял?
Yeah. Now, I will admit, Mr. B, I have no idea what that is.
Границу, откуда ты приперся.
What?
Very good, Joseph. Real fine. We'll make a civilian protector of our nation's borders from undesirable elements of you yet. Sorry, citizen, just a training exercise.
Ah, okay.
Or is this... Hold on. Actually, I might know what this is. Is this similar to... Because in my algebra experience from high school, we talked about rise over run. Like, is this something similar to that, where it's you don't necessarily understand how slope works. You just understand that it's a fraction, up 6, right 2.
And that's why we formed the Civil Border Patrol.
Because, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait. My Patriot meter's going off. Huh? Come on, both of you. We've got some illegals over them hills. Come on, you drive. You drive, let's go. Drive, get in the back.
This is not the.
Oh, yeah. It's puzzle solving.
This is not the kind of park ranger I want to be.
Citizen, I'm Joe, that there's Joseph. Trevor. Okay, Trevor. Well, it's saying we need
I'm trying to figure out the most optimal path.
Good. They love me in there.
Well, I'm definitely getting a strong reading. The Patriot meter predicts undesirables with up to 79% accuracy.
Wouldn't it just be -5 + 3 + 3?
This is a sick joke. I mean, I love hanging with freaks, but you two losers cannot be for real.
Unfortunately, this is as real as it gets. These people are criminals who threaten our way of life and drive down our property prices.
Они думают, что могут приехать сюда в поисках лучшей жизни для себя и своей семьи. Это противоречит Конституции.
Come one, come all, I say. This country's got bigger problems to deal with.
Well, that's because you've been brainwashed by the secular media. Don't you worry, though. We'll convert you. My brother showed some...
Sure.
Well,
Yeah, and that would be optimal, but that is a 5-step path as opposed to a 3-step path.
Any place in the world I'd rather be.
But yeah, there are an infinite number of those combos because, yeah, you can have...
Anyone not banned?
Yeah, you can have as many...
Pointless. Everyone
Um,
here's done something illegal.
Because, yeah, you can always just add and subtract 0 over and over again. You can always get back to it.
Alright, so you see this car in front of us that we're chasing? So this is the Mariachi Band Tornado. And the online, it is one of the rarest cars to own. Yes, you can actually get this car during the event, kill the driver, and steal his car and keep it. So this is a car you can steal and keep in the online.
Yeah.
This is just a customized Tornado with mariachi guitars in the background. Not the background, the back seat.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. I mean, technically, you can't plot a line because the operation you're talking about is a discrete operation and not a continuous operation. But I'll shut up about my like minimal knowledge of N versus X.
I need to get some new guns for Trevor because he has a Uzi but has 1 bullet in it.
America's for Americans, and that's
Yeah.
why they call it, America.
Yeah, I really do enjoy looking up and like watching people talk about discrete derivatives because it's quite interesting.
Yeah, that's right, what he said. At least Joseph here wants to be American.
Yeah, that makes sense, Mr. B.
You don't see him dressed up like some little sissy bullfighter now, do you?
No, yeah, absolutely. That's not a way anyone would teach it.
See how you handle that stun gun.
Oh, I get a stun gun for free in here.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's not the way most teachers are going to teach it because it's not an not an optimal way to teach it.
They're the ones breaking the law here. Oh, very nice.
But you are correct that technique is more
Get in the vehicle.
basic than the way that it's taught. That's fair. What you're looking at is the concept itself of how lines form. And
America's a little bit safer because of you.
yeah, exactly. But your core point is that this technique doesn't require any knowledge of how line slopes work and what y-intercepts are. It's just explaining, here's this puzzle, and then if you plot all solutions to that puzzle on a graph, it is a line.
Okay, I'm curious. Can you...
And that leads you into the topics of discussing, here's what slopes are and here's what y-intercepts are.
So can we keep the Mariachi Tornado in GTA Story Mode?
Let's see. But yeah, that is definitely an interesting... Yeah, it's definitely a different way of, like, discussing teaching concepts. Rather than focusing on, here's the equation of a line.
Okay.
Plot the line.
I do not want to destroy this car, and I do not want to be wanted in this car. Because, as you can see, I am very easily exposed. Even if I can't modify it, I want to try to go see if I can put it in Trevor's garage.
Yeah. See, what I think is interesting about this conceit, Mr. B, is I think this is very important for certain teachers because it helps teachers get out of the mindset that there is a specific way you have to do something. For example, I know there are a lot of teachers in calculus specifically who hate the DI method of integration. And like they will count it as wrong. Not even if the prompt doesn't require you to show specific steps. But under this conceit, the point is they are showing how to do U substitution, or not U substitution, but like they are doing integration. They're using the technique, but they're displaying the information in a different method than the standard method.
Hey, I'm going to try a different customs because there's an event triggered over here and I don't want to do it yet. I'm trying to see if I can modify this tornado.
Now that's funny, Mr. B. They're just like, I'm going to teach it this way. Go to camp. Never mind. I am absolutely teaching it the exact opposite way.
All right, the closest one would be here. So we're going to go here first.
Now here's the question, Mr. B. Since you're using anecdotes from your teaching, how has this impacted your students? Have they taken to this type of teaching well?
Yeah, the garage doors wouldn't open, so I'm assuming I can't. But then again, that's a property only Franklin can buy, and it might not be active until Franklin can buy it. So I am going to make 100% sure that I can't put a tracker in this vehicle. If I can't, I'm just going to store it in Trevor's garage, if I can.
Yeah.
Because here's what would suck. I would get to LS, and I can't put it in customs, and I can't put it in his purchase garage. So I have to drive all the way back to Sandy Shores. Well, I have to do that either way. And store it in his personal garage. Which could suck, because one of the missions has Trevor's truck in the garage that he gets out.
Which could overwrite the car.
Which could overwrite the car. So I would...
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Mr. Bait, like, yeah, I think... What's up?
Martin's Hitchmen are coming after me.
Oh.
In Los Santos, Mr. Phillips. What excellent news.
Oh, don't mind me, Marty. I'm just here to kill some of your people.
Because, yeah, to be fair, Mr. Bait, I think this is a similar thing to, like, because I know I watch a lot of, like, Black Pen, Red Pen, and I think a lot of people tend to have a very... That was the absolute worst timing.
No, I can't.
Nope.
It'll get the
Because
cops
I think,
on me.
I think a lot of people have a similar thing to, like, how he teaches. Where they're like, oh, I understand these concepts and had no way to understand them before. Because I had a similar experience recently. Where, I had for example, I have a friend. I think I've talked about this once.
Hurry.
I have a friend who doesn't, Oh, you're gonna... Yeah. I had a friend who doesn't understand the concept of infinities being different sizes. Like, it's something that just doesn't make sense to him fundamentally. And so I just gave a very simple, basic example of it. And I'm like, okay, well, you understand... Can you shoot people from inside the ammunition? And it's like... And I just gave a very basic, simple explanation for him. I'm like, okay, let's take a simple example.
Damn it, this is not worth the risk.
No. You're just gonna go.
I'm just gonna...
Okay. So I gave a very basic example where I was like, okay, so let's look at a simple...
Go!
You're stuck. Oh, no, you're not stuck. You're good. You have the natural numbers, and almost anyone can understand that if you count up from 1, 2, 3, 4, there's an infinite number of numbers there.
Yes!
Yep, you got it. And so I was like, okay, so now let's look at the integers. The integers are just the natural numbers. And depending on if you count 0 as a natural number, 0, and then all the negatives. So if you count up an infinite number of numbers, and you can count down an infinite number of numbers, then you have to say that the integers are a bigger infinity than the natural numbers. They can't be the same size because there's more numbers in the integers.
You motherfucker! I need a car, any car.
And it's like, this is the kind of thing you're talking about, where like framing the prompt in a way that is simpler for people to understand, that doesn't require all the tools of, I have to understand how a number, like how a line works.
Okay, guys, I will check if I can modify it later. As long as I have it in the garage, that's good. Oh, boy. Oh, my heart is racing. All this for a special car, and it labeled as a special car.
Yep.
So they expected people to try to keep it. This has to be one of the worst timed, like, really rare vehicles to try to save.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's
Holy
like,
shit!
yeah.
Holy crap!
Because yeah, I don't know if my way of looking at it is technically mathematically accurate. But like, I can easily just point to it and just be like, yeah, the integers are twice as infinite as the natural numbers. The real numbers are infinitely more infinite than the natural numbers. Because from 0 to 1, there's an infinite number of numbers. Because you just do 1 over every natural number. That's infinite. So you have an infinite number of infinities plus 2 infinities. It's infinitely more infinite. Yeah, exactly. And that's only looking at the rational numbers. It's not looking at the real numbers. The rational numbers are infinitely more infinite than the natural numbers. They are a much, much bigger number set. And the real numbers are much, much bigger than that.
All this for a special mariachi tornado. Oh, man.
So it's like,
Did it.
it's a simple concept, but people can't intuit it because people intuit what they can count. And you can't count. I mean, even though we call the natural numbers countably infinite, no one can. And even less so the rationals or the real numbers.
Yeah, what do you think, guys? Should I try to risk stealing every cop car? Because I got the police bike, and I could get the 3 police cruisers and put them in Trevor's garage. I can do that. I can't save them or modify them, but I can at least put them in the garage.
Yeah, and I think your method works very well, Mr. B. Especially since yours doesn't have to deal with the fact that I'm technically saying, like, I'm making specific claims about how infinite the rational numbers are versus the natural numbers. Where yours is just, you are infinitely further ahead than the other person.
Yeah, I cannot believe I was able to save that mariachi car in Trevor's garage while being hunted down by Martin's men and had a wanted level. That was rough.
Yeah. And the other interesting thing about your method, Mr. B, is that it doesn't matter what number you use. You can say it's 75 versus 74 miles an hour, and you're still infinitely further ahead.
Oh, man. I cannot believe I got through that.
But if you're going 75 miles an hour and somebody else is going 74 miles an hour, the person going 74 miles an hour is still infinitely more ahead than the 50 mile an hour person.
So lucky I could save that vehicle. Oh, man. Barney is a dinosaur. Woo!
So yeah, Mr. B, if you can explain all this to us, I know younger bro's not paying attention, but if you can explain all this to us and feel comfortable doing so, and we can understand what you're saying, I have to imagine you should be fine in front of teachers, specifically math teachers, that are primed to already know what you're saying. You have my confidence.
Alright. Pretty sure this is the only 2 missions. Yep. Wait, Franklin has something? What? I don't think Franklin has another Dominator mission. There's no way. Chips.
Man, snacking and I ain't even high.
Oh, there is another Dominator mission.
Yeah. Now, I will say the one that I can't comprehend as intuitively, because I can intuit the differences between the natural numbers, the integers, the rational numbers, the real numbers. I don't yet have a good intuitive feel for the algebraic and non-algebraic numbers.
There he is.
Like, I can't like, my brain can't comprehend why there's a distinct difference between, like, I don't know, between a real number and pi.
But yeah, guys, since we did the Z-type mission, it will now spawn in Rockford Hills. So if I'm driving around and you guys spot the Z-type, let me know. I'll get it. We can steal it and keep it. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Damn it. Freaking hit a tornado. What? Hold on. I saw that. Did you see that? Oh yeah, I forgot there are people you could talk to.
Hey, what's up, home? You know, just hunting for brains. Any luck?
Hi.
No, not
We met
really.
at Andre's
Fine
party.
one. The only place they made lobotomy mandatory.
Yes, that was me.
Well, I will say I know a lot of people that will kill for this job, but I'm gonna be straight up with you.
I want to see if I can find all these people and talk to them. Like, I know there's this guy you can talk to. There's some intellectual guy that you can talk to at that one place. Like, it's the one place where all the famous people gather or whatever. I can't think of what it's called right now. It's not the place where we just were. It's basically the heart of the city. I can't remember what it's called, but it's where we did the Vangelico heist. That place.
Gotcha. Because, yeah, it is... I've always struggled with the conceit of, like, yeah, algebraic numbers versus transcendental numbers. And just being, like... The level of reals is, like, becomes very tedious when you try to distinguish between them. Although I understand how an algebraic number is defined.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't follow the line because it's wrong. The line has you go to the top balcony, or not balcony, the top roadway instead of down here. That's why it's broken. Because it thinks you mean a level up when you don't. I'm pretty sure one of these... I thought one of these Strangers and Freaks missions you can't get until you do all the parachute jumps. Now I'm not too sure.
Let's pretend for a second that you're not so much of a pussy, and vamos, as my cleaning lady would say. Just to be clear, I'm not racist. I meant that ironically. I have a black friend, and I didn't even really realize that you were black, or whatever your people call it. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's go.
God. I wanted Franklin to kill him right there.
Let's roll where?
Catch you on the flip side, buddy. Yo, you see that? Half the airport's on the Dominators payroll today. Better bond fast with that beauty, because you two are going tandem.
I didn't bring my idiot translator. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're driving that hunk of metal and getting out of
There is a luxury helicopter that does spawn in the airport in the story mode that you can steal and keep.
Man, I must be crazier than you are.
But I usually just buy my own.
Got liftoff! As soon as we hit a suitably stupid altitude, we'll kamikaze this shit into next week. Am I right? Come on, high five!
Hell no, man. Shit, I don't want you to be the last person I touch.
Yeah, okay, air five then. Parachute? Check. ATV? Check. Big pair of balls? Check.
Dominator.
Okay, this is happening. Come on, let's fucking do this. Wrangle these bad boys.
Woo!
Let's do some barrel rolls, man.
Oh, shit!
This is not the biggest hard-on ever. Ride that Bronco, baby. Manta ray power roll. Half pike with leap in front.
Man, I went way off course.
Hey, man,
Yeah, I
had
better
to
die.
ditch the fuck-
Yeah, like, I went way off where they wanted me to land, like...
Come on, let's fucking do this. Wrangle these bad boys. Yeah. Come on. Let's do some barrel rolls, man.
Oh, shit!
This is not the biggest hard-on ever.
Hey, man, I had to ditch the fucking bike. That shit was way too intense.
Pants fuller at the back than the front, eh? Well, check me out. Angry Hawk into side slide. Rotisserie tofu front slide. Oh, come on. That's female, dude. Boobies.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I can see you. being
I
real
waited
ladies, homie.
well, longer than you to pull my shoot, and I even was on target, so fuck
Man,
off.
You said it, not me.
Oh, were we not supposed to go to the 8?
Not yet.
I was just supposed to wait for him.
Lightning bolt. Zap! You're alive. You know how it feels.
Man, I know how it feels to ride an ATV out of a damn airplane. Man, how much that shit cost you per second?
It's relative, bro. How long did it take me to earn the bills? Listen, you go out walking amongst the drones. I'll be on top of the Maze Bank building with the higher beings. Dominator out.
Okay, unfortunately that means I have to buy a helipad right now, so I'm gonna go do that. So that tells me he's on the Maze Bank Arena waiting for me. And yeah, I get the skydiving suit for free. Okay, let's go buy the helipad if we can afford it yet. I can't remember how much they are. Heck yeah. I need me a hog. I'm pretty sure this is not a rare bike. Now, if this was a rat bike, yeah. But this one,
Yeah. By the way, Mr. B, I will challenge you one single thing within your method, because I've actually been struggling with this. I have an associate who cannot conceive of negative numbers being real numbers. Because to him, to be a real number, you must be able to quantify something with that number. And so to him, because you cannot hold -1 things, it's not real. I have yet to form a solution to this problem.
I'm not even sure if he's here anymore.
He might not be here. He goes in and out. I'm still going to pretend he's here. There is no solution for that problem. Yeah, it's what I thought you'd say. The best I could give was going into negative pressures and defining like electrons versus protons and basically making the point of you have to define one of these as having positive and one having negative charge, and those have to be definable. Like you can't have it like you can't have only one. But even that's not good enough.
I suppose
So,
I don't
it's
have
impossible.
to buy a helipad to do this, but the cheapest helicopter is like $10,000, so I
Yeah.
should be able to afford it if it's not like $1 million to buy one helipad.
I mean, that's true, Mr. B, but as the algebra teacher, I will point to you and say that you can't have negative distance.
I'm in Rockford
So,
Hills,
algebra
pay
doesn't like this
attention,
conceit.
Pay attention. No Z-type. Yeah, the Z-type spawns in like 5 different areas around Rockford Hills. I don't know if we can find it driving. Like, actually driving, like driving around Rockford Hills. I know you can find it parked. Free climb the maze bank waiting on the roof. Spiritual. You should hitch a flight up and join me. I need someone to tag in this post. That's where I found the Z-type my first time.
Oh, cool. I mean, I can believe this, Mr. B. As the physicist, I can maybe say that's true. I've frankly forgotten which one's which sometimes.
Hey, bro, meet me at the airport. Got some more crazy crap to do.
Because the thing with physics is we just define everything as vectors. So it's not about, you can't have negative distance because distance is a vector.
This is City
It's
Hall
just
right here.
directionality that changes. Oh, I mean, here's the thing. He is both trolling me and also being 100% serious. Like, he does actually believe that, but he knows that what he believes is bullshit and is
Nope.
trolling.
Busy right now, so don't have time to blow up the back of that.
His conceit is that negative numbers are only valuable as a mathematical concept. That they exist to make things make more sense, like how I works. Oh, he answered that question, actually, Mr. B. His response was that that is a failure of the real world, and that it's not actually, that debt is not negative money.
And nope.
No.
Not yet. Damn. So there's only one other way I could go do this mission, and guess how I have to do it?
No idea.
I have to break into the airport and steal a helicopter.
Oh. Like, his conceit is that you have, that debt is not negative money. You have $0, but you also owe a positive amount of money.
Also, guys, a word of caution. Do not buy aerial vehicles if you do not have a hangar or a helipad, because if you do, they just won't get delivered anywhere. Like, you will lose, like, say if you bought the cheapest helicopter, you would just lose $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hate doing this because I get wanted, and if there's no helicopter spawned in the helipad, ugh.
I mean, that is very brutal, Mr. B, but I won't disagree with your methodology here. Because I tried to
That's the other
explain it with
option right
pressure. Like, I tried to explain it as, like, if you have a tank that has 50 PSI in it, and a hose connected to that tank, the hose pushes out 50 pounds of pressure.
I do not recommend this option, but...
No. And you describe that as positive 50 pressure. But if you had a tank that had less pressure than the atmosphere around it by 50...
No.
then air would be pulled into the tank at negative 50 pounds per square inch. You wouldn't try to describe it as... You wouldn't look at it based on anything else, because if you did, you'd have to start analyzing the atmosphere as having lost pressure. And that doesn't make sense. Are you trying to take off from a standstill?
I'm looking for any other helicopter spawn locations.
Oh, gotcha.
I gotta take off.
Yep.
Limousines, I can steal those and keep them.
But yeah, I recognize that I'm trying to use physics concepts to explain a math problem, which may not be the most optimal way to do it. But then again, this is a person basically trolling, so whatever.
You are in restricted airspace. Divert your course or you will be shot down.
Shot down?
You're in restricted airspace.
For what?
Because it's restricted? I don't know. What do you...
I don't know what I'm being... I don't know what this restricted airspace is.
As in, it's an airspace you can't fly into because it's illegal.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, where is it on the map? Where am I flying into that is restricted?
Oh, I was presuming the airport or something.
How is this bird still flying? I'm going as high up as I can to avoid the helicopter. Damn it!
Yeah. I don't think you're getting away with this.
The engines died.
Start, you piece of shit!
I mean, to be fair, Mr. B, he basically does
Fuck!
labor and tedium
Yeah,
at a factory. So I think that he has lost the fight. But I will continue to attempt.
Damn it, I think they added some, like... So I think they made it harder for you to steal a helicopter and jets from the airport.
Yep.
Yes, I'm purposefully landing here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think they made it harder, but they shouldn't have, like, oh, I need to get up there, and there's only one more thing I can check, and unfortunately, it's at ground level.
Yep.
And I don't have a parachute. I'm fucked. I just gotta do the next mission.
Yep.
It pisses me off when it wastes my time like this. Waste of fucking time. All that for fucking nothing.
Unhand me time, sir.
Yeah, it's fair, Mr. B.
All that fucking.
I would wholly agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, I have to do another mission. That way Franklin is no longer on that freaking...
The one point I would take against that conceit, Mr. B, is that while it is a waste of effort to try to... It's a wasted effort if your conceit is that throwing baloney at a tank is trying to stop the tank. Like, throwing logic at a troll is not always trying to make the troll see logic. Sometimes it's there to make sure other people recognize this is a troll. Do not believe them. And in that, there can be value. So if you throw bologna at a tank, it will not damage the tank. But if you gum up its wheels so that it can't move, you have damaged the tank. However, whether or not that effort is worth it, separate question.
Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm so mad that we did not get to the top of the maze bank arena.
Yeah, no, I can see how upset you were. It's like, there's no helicopters.
It wasted so much of our time, man.
Yeah, we have about 20 minutes.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, probably closer to 15 minutes, but because it's 10:57, but whatever.
Waste of our time.
I mean, here's the bigger problem for me specifically, Mr. B. But you did steal a tank.
Like, it,
Or a
like that's
plane.
why I hate the Dominator mission. But
Yeah.
you know what pisses me off? What pisses me off even more? I think we could have just walked into this building. I think it specifically gives you a cutscene to walk into the building without having you go through all that. So it was both my forgetfulness of the mission and also me wasting our fucking time.
Yeah.
So I'm mad at myself that I didn't remember that.
Yeah. But yeah, Mr. B, the annoying thing for me is I understand what this guy is talking about. Because, like, I'm the physicist here. I'm the one who's pissed off being like, imaginary numbers are literally not real. So why is it that they appear in real-world things? Why do, like,
Damn it!
electron and, electrons have behavior that need imaginary numbers to model them? Like, I get where he's coming from. It angers me. He's just wrong.
Sounds like a real menace. So, what happens to these criminals after you apprehend them? Okay, get me in close so I can incapacitate him humanely.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Patrol, keep your hands where I can see them.
He just... I think they might have killed him.
You lunatics
Luckily. Luckily he didn't.
Get in a vehicle now, sir. The guy. Okay.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure this is not even unrepresentative of, like, what police would actually do in this scenario. Also, this is clearly a park ranger truck.
Good work, boys.
Yes, it is, but it's not the kind of park ranger I wanted it to be.
Illegals working over there.
Yeah, you wanted to be Android 17.
This is a
No.
kidnapping. This is time for you to go.
Sadly, older bro does not get the joke.
What are you talking about?
Nope, I don't know that anybody but you gets the joke right now.
Jurassic, my favorite Jurassic
Oh,
Park
yeah.
hat.
That's still Android 17!
No, it's not.
There's dinosaurs in Dragon Ball!
Jurassic Park Rangers are their ACU units.
You want to report me?
They protect people from dinosaurs that break out.
This old man's a threat to American
Mm.
about anything. Jesus.
Yeah, they shouldn't call that a park ranger. That's a bigger problem. But, yeah, no, I get you.
There on the bike. Step on it, Trevor. Well, now that's an admission of guilt if I ever saw one. Probably cartel members or child molesters.
I don't know that we can talk about any of the stuff happening in this,
For him. Don't let the other one get away.
mission, because it's, concerning. I like how they think the guy's not just gonna get back up. How is he not dead again?
Let's go, buddy. You're coming with us. Yeah, underlay, underlay. Come on, move. In the vehicle now. I said move or I will zap you again.
I'm getting in, okay? Crazy assholes!
All right, fellas. Well, let's go back for the other one.
I once again...
hatred for my fellow man, but you two are something else.
Please, I have a family!
Well, that ain't my problem, sir. You've outstayed your...
Oh!
by these
Landed it.
States.
What? I have a visa! It's in my passport at my house! Ты арестован за преступление против демократии!
I feel like there's things I could say right now, and I am doing everything in my power not to say them.
Go, car, go now! Okay, Jesus. Двигай, или я тебя заставлю двигаться! Go, go, fucker, go! Take it easy, I'm going, I'm going!
We got a full car.
Well, good work, everyone. Thanks for the help, Trevor. You're a fine patriot. We'll take it from here.
Let's not look what's going on over there.
So I just get left here?
We made Uncle Sam proud today.
That's a forklift.
Please do not steal the forklift. It's gonna take 5 hours to get home! Oh, it's gonna take so long!
I wonder.
I want to be clear, I am 99% sure you did this in the original playthrough too, and I equally was pissed off when you did it in that playthrough.
I don't think I did, no. We did use a forklift for a mission.
No, I'm like 99% sure you drove a forklift home at some point in that playthrough.
No.
If any viewer wants to check that, videos are on the archive channel. If you want to go and index every video to see if I'm right, because hell if I have that kind of time.
I wonder if making those people wait behind me if they'll pass me on a passing zone.
Yes, they'll also call the police.
Also, the forklift is not that slow at all. Like, it's actually moving pretty decent.
It is surprisingly moving at about 30 miles an hour, which is a very dangerous speed for a forklift. Like, you are passing... Oh, well, to be fair, this car's behind a tractor. But you are passing a tractor.
Yeah, you see that tractor? Apparently, that's one of the rarest vehicles to spawn in the online. You can't keep it, but apparently they are very, very rare. Whee! Now, white tractors are rare. Who the hell knows, because we're on the sticks. But that's besides the point.
Now, by the time Younger Bro gets back to the... to his garage, we might actually be ending the stream.
It's fine. We get to check if we can keep a forklift. If we can keep it, it's staying in Trevor's garage unless it gets overwritten.
I wish he just had a comment to be like, why am I doing this stupid thing?
So, I would take it all the way to LS to see if we could keep it, but
No.
no, it's not that. It's just Martin Lee's henchmen, and I could easily die, especially
Okay.
if they shot the back propane tank.
Sorry. I'll be more clear. I'm saying no.
I mean, not right
I'll
now.
end the stream on you if you do that.
We are Forklift Brothers. Forklift Brothers. I need to make sure to get Trevor a scooter and save it in his garage. You motherfucker. I had my left turn signal on, man.
You wrecked that
Hold
fucking van.
I have to.
Oh my god, no.
I'm so sorry, sir. Here, let me help you.
Piece of shit. Immigrant cocksucker.
I don't think you can
Oh,
lift
I
it.
can't lift
It's
it.
too
Their-
heavy.
Their bodies are too heavy.
The VW van is too strong.
In real life, that would not be a thing. He could easily pick up that.
Volkswagen
truck.
vans are actually pretty heavy, from my understanding. So it is possible you'd struggle with that. You shouldn't, but it's possible.
Like
This forklift may not be rated for that.
this is a dry forklift. They're usually more powerful than the electric ones.
Well, it looks like it's propane specifically.
I don't even know if his garage is tall enough.
The door opened for it. It isn't tall enough, though. It's not going to work. That's not the problem. The vehicle's too big. You
got an
can't modify the vehicle or the...
I got an idea.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, you cannot push the forklift into your... Motherfucker. Just accept defeat.
Ah, it despawned.
Good.
Wait, hold on. Did it or did it?
No, it's not in the fucking...
Ah,
it
it despawned.
It knew you were doing dumbass shit and was like, no.
Well, guys, I tried. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. We will get a forklift next time. And see you guys then. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.